Hi there, it's Naomi from Happy Heart Online Marketing, and I'm just popping in today to have a chat with you about website maintenance and management. This is something that can really often get neglected with, particularly with small businesses, when you kind of go live with a website and have it out there and forget or don't know that actually to go back and kind of nurture and look after it a little bit in terms of the way that it's working in the background. So similar to if you go and buy a car, you do things with the car like you'd have an MOT, you look after the car, you'd kind of have it serviced if it was a new car, all the kind of things that you do when you have a car to keep motoring on. And a website is no different. So if you want to make sure that your website is, performing well, that it's covered for kind of security updates and all that kind of thing, then you do need to make sure that you are managing it or having it managed for you, and you are maintaining it just in the same way you would do your car. So how do you do that? Well, if you're working with WordPress, it is about making sure that WordPress is updated, that your themes that you use are updated, and that also your plugins are updated as well, so that no kind of security breaches can happen, and that the design and the technology and everything behind it can make sure that your website is still powered up and powering on, and that it looks and feels good too from an aesthetic point of view, as sort of trends change and evolve with websites too. So if you have had your website designed by me, I do offer managed website maintenance packages. I also run my Happy Heart Hub for people who've been through my Web Design Academy, or I have designed websites for, who would like just to basically receive updates, advice, information and design clinic in there. If you have had your website designed by somebody else, or you've done it yourself, then it is about going and ensuring that you have got that backup kind of system in place, that you are having it managed and that you are maintaining your website. Now, so if something goes wrong, even when we maintain and manage a website, things can happen, they can go wrong. It's about knowing where you can go for that SOS kind of support. So imagine if you're driving along the motorway, have a blowout on your tyre or a puncture, whatever it is, then you know that you can call the RIC because you might be paying a maintenance package with them, or you can call a garage to come out, fix your tyre, or try and stay by the roadside doing it yourself. That would not be me. It's making sure that you have that kind of plan in place if something does go wrong as well. Now, I do offer a website SOS service that is just for clients that I work with. So those websites that I've designed, or people that have come through my Jet Set websites or through my Web Design Academy. There does tend to be a consensus with websites sometimes when you are kind of having a template, having training, that automatically that you're going to always be able to just continue on, and your website's just going to perform at optimum ability all of the time. But unless you are implementing kind of management and maintenance and moving your website forward with itself, then that is not the case. Technology moves so quickly, it moves with the times, that you cannot, unless you are continually kind of working with your website, doing updates and looking after it, it will get outdated. It will kind of fall short of where it needs to be. And the same goes for design. So I always say that a website really, 3 to 4 years is when I would be recommending that you totally have a full website revamp, because the trends and designs change so much anyway. Your business will have changed and evolved, and the functionality of your website will certainly have changed and evolved. So it is about keeping up to date and keeping up to speed with all of that stuff. But if you've got any questions at all about website management and about how you can keep your website updated, and particularly if you're working with me and you want some support with that, then please do give me a shout, let me know. Have a super lovely rest of your day, whatever you're up to, and I shall speak to you very soon.